and then there was a gentleman, a black gentleman, in a black vehicle. And he's like, you need to get that guy's information. I think he just shot somebody.
I lost my breath. You lost your breath? Just the force. Yeah. Other than that, no. I'm not injured. Okay.
It's just after 5 p.m. at a gas station in Fishers, Indiana. Police respond to a report of a woman shot multiple times in broad daylight.
She's inside the van.
Or do you want me to do it wider than that? I want you to do it around the entire perimeter of the gas station here.
Okay.
Okay.
Police arrive to a horrifying scene. This is 33-year-old Kayla Farmer, shot numerous times and found dead behind the steering wheel of her minivan.
Probably, if you are willing.
Enter on this so we don't have anyone
All right.
walking through the front.
Sorry, what, buddy?
We'll do an enter on this. I'll have them, once they get this outer, cordon this off so that nobody tramps us through here and messes up the scene. We'll just have them probably route it right around there.
Okay. Yeah, who's the on-call?
Let me go look that up. I'll get that for you. I was going to say they're going to be activating everybody.
Huh?
The man that had that thing said I could live right now.
Has anybody talked to you yet?
She's not allowed to leave if she witnessed anything.
Officers secure the scene, one that prosecutors would later say was caused by Kayla's ex-husband, 34-year-old Joshua Farmer. According to investigators, Joshua was trying to silence his wife before she could testify in a domestic violence case. Next, an officer checks in with a witness.
Picture information of the vehicle, at least this. I know we have the plate, but a picture of it and a timestamp.
Okay.
He's right over here. He's right over here.
You already
5:30.
got one going?
5:32. They're going this way, pulling into Noble Romans.
Okay.
And unknown third party, a black SUV, basically said, "Hey, you need to get this plate of that orange Kia. I got his information, social security number, address, where he works, everything." And
Like,
he said,
when you say Noble Romans, like they're there now?
"No. They were going to Noble Romans."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is my boss.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
So, what sort of
So,
information do you have?
this is what we had. So, my daughter and I were going to meet my wife after she got off work at Noble Romans over here for 116 in Allisonville. As we're in the turn lane, there's a red Kia SUV and then a silver vehicle in between, and then there was a gentleman, a black gentleman, in a black vehicle. And he's like, you need to get that guy's information. I think he just shot somebody. And so he basically was, relayed to us. So
Can you hang on for 1 second?
Yep.
Sorry. That's okay.
Detectives gather information from multiple witnesses. They identify the suspect's vehicle as an orange Kia Soul, reportedly belonging to a woman Joshua met on a dating site. CCTV footage would later show the Kia pulling in just after Kayla, before Joshua walked up and, as one witness put it, completely unloaded into her window.
There weren't any kids in there, was there?
No.
Did you want to find this, sir? Yep. I kind of took this on my own. If you need me to do something else, just let me know.
No, actually, if you just wouldn't mind taking care of this for right now, that's good. We'll have detectives and everything should be here.
Whatever you need me to do, sir.
All right, thank you.
We'll just do a carotid check real quick, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me double check that with him real quick. Your guys sent this. Hey, Todd. So we're tracking. Are you cool with them doing a carotid check just to confirm?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Another witness reported hearing 30 to 40 shots during the attack. An autopsy later confirmed Kayla suffered more than 15 gunshot wounds. With multiple agencies in pursuit, detectives conducting electronic surveillance spotted a pair of shoes hidden behind some shrubs. It was Joshua. He was quickly taken into custody. Next, we join a detective as Joshua is officially handed off.
Yeah. Here. Face that way. Slide this way a little bit. Just keep that. Yep. So you can just do that. Now you can turn back in the seat just as you normally would.
Investigators believe Joshua spent the hours before the attack stalking his ex-wife, following her until she stopped for gas on her way home from work.
Physically, any kind of harm right now. No. Make sure that obviously I was not there when they located you initially and making sure you're alright. We are, I mean, I lost my breath for a minute. You lost your breath? Just the force. Yeah. Other than that, no. I'm not injured. Okay. Well, I'm Detective Arn. Alright. Fisher's Police Department.
Just 23 days earlier, Joshua had already been arrested and handed 10 felony charges, including confinement, strangulation, domestic battery, intimidation, and pointing a firearm. But police say he had been actively evading capture since the warrant was issued.
You need anything? No. Hungry? A little bit. See what I can find. Talk to your dad for a little while today. He's worried for you. Dad loves you.
Court documents reveal chilling details from the couple's 11-year-old son. He told police about repeated violence, hearing Joshua choke and punch his mother. Even worse, he described one incident where Joshua sat him and Kayla in chairs facing each other, pointed a gun at Kayla's head, and told her to choose herself or her son.
What did you go to school for? I know you didn't graduate. What did you go to school for initially? Biology? Oh, say right. How long did you go for? To college? Yeah. It was like the summer and the first semester.
Co-workers described seeing Kayla show up with marks and bruises while secretly working on an escape plan. She had even been staying at a shelter.
Did you like it there, or you just didn't like the studies and stuff, weren't your thing? I liked it. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. Yeah. like, I mean, I don't know what y'all talk about, but me and my dad's relationship is not good.
Oh, it's not?
So, he, I just didn't know what I wanted to do, really.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of following what he did.
Yeah.
And then once I got there, I did a summer program. Because Xavier, that school is basically if you want to be in health. Like, if you want to be, it's number one in the nation for putting African Americans into medical school.
Oh, okay.
They also have a pharmacy school, so it's like everybody there is pretty much there to be a doctor or a pharmacist.
Okay.
So I went the summer right after high school to the summer program called the Howard Hughes biomedical summer program or something. So basically you took chemistry, and you took, they call it chemistry lab. You took two chemistry 1, chemistry.
Is that what did it? Was chemistry?
No,
Oh, okay. I hated chemistry.
no. It was the shadowing. So part of the program, you know, like I said, everybody there is pretty much there to be a doctor. So we would do the classes, and then outside of class, we would go shadow. We would go to like medical school and talk to like the residents and shadow what they did and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
I get it.
Because they were just, they had no life. They were all stressed out. I mean, you would think, you know, you're trying to appeal, like, oh yeah, you want to do this, but they were just pretty miserable just because they didn't get any sleep and all that.
Yeah.
So I kind of changed.
It's understandable.
And then knowing how my dad was, I mean, he was never home. You know, always on call. I'm like, nah, why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
I didn't want that life.
Yeah.
So it just kind of changed my mind. I think.
Yeah. It's understandable. You joined the army? I was in the army.
During questioning, Joshua casually bragged about his college career and even his military aspirations.
So I asked your dad what your MLS was, and he wasn't sure what it was. He kind of could explain what it was, what you did, but he wasn't sure the title. What was it?
68 Alpha.
68 Alpha. 68's like medical, right?
I mean, yeah, 68 Alpha.
Okay. And what's the title?
Biomedical Equipment Technician. BMET.
I've never heard of that. What does that look like? So it's like your, how long were you in?
Like 3 years.
3 years.
Not only 2.5 years. But our AIT is like a year long, so that takes up half the time. It's just, I suppose if like in the real world it's fixing medical equipment. Like, you know, the Army, I mean, I didn't really do my job too much.
Yeah. They have like all these
Just
jobs.
the parade detail, grass cutters, all that. So, waste of time.
Where were you stationed at?
Fort Bragg.
Okay. You make some rank?
No. I mean, I was just a specialist by
Yeah.
the time I got out.
You got some responsibilities as specialists. Some leadership stuff you can get. What year did you get out?
2012.
So what are you supposed to do with that job?
Fix medical equipment.
Did you ever fix any medical equipment?
Real hospital equipment. I was in a field unit, so all of our equipment was like deployed stuff. It's like those Pelican boxes, infusion pumps and all that. So we really weren't allowed to actually fix anything. We were mostly just PM, and anything that needed to be fixed got sent out. Now we did like certain rotations at the hospital, then you got to work on some equipment, but mostly they let the civilians do that. We were just detailed. I was in a logistics company, so we just were in a big warehouse with like supply and all that.
Did you enjoy any of it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, okay.
But I joined it for that job, so not being able to do that job was kind of not what I joined it for.
Moments later, Joshua arrives at the police station.
Might have you step out with him.
There's that running board right there.
Oh, just that.
Take the stairs. You wanna get this one? You grab this one. Two. Yeah. Have you step into this room right here, okay, man? And that chair right there. So, like I said, I'm gonna come back in here in a little bit. For right now, I got a couple things I gotta do, so you're just gonna have to hang out here for a little bit, okay? All right. I know you haven't eaten or you're hungry or whatever. I'll try to get you something to drink for right now, so you can have something on you, and then I'll be back here in a little bit, okay? All right, we good? All right, man.
Next, a former co-worker of Kayla's at a medical facility shared even more chilling details.
I think she was so burnt out from it that she wasn't really showing us any fear. I think she had pretty much just said that if he wants to kill her, it doesn't matter where she is, he'll do it.
Did she say that to you?
Yeah, she said it for several of us to hear.
That's okay. I just want to know if she elaborated more on what was going on.
She said that police were looking for him, and that pretty much that he was on the run, but she didn't get too far into it, at least with me, about it.
But she actually told you that it doesn't matter what I do.
Yeah, because one of us asked her, and we were sitting up there talking to her, and I wrote it down in here because I wrote stuff down after Wednesday had happened, Kayla said verbatim, "It doesn't matter where I am. If he wants to, he'll find me anywhere and kill me." He said that to several of us that were up at the front desk that were just sitting there talking. It was pretty slow that day, so she was kind of telling us what was up. And one of my coworkers had asked, "Do you really feel safe being here? We're not really sure if you should be back here."
Yeah.
And kind of being like, "I don't think you should have come back at all. I think you should have just ran." And that is verbatim what she said.
You heard that right. She said Kayla often told her that Joshua would stop at nothing to kill her if he ever wanted to.
I think this was like one of the only places where she felt comfortable and somewhat safe. Because no matter what, like being here, oh, a patient yells at you, okay, we can deal with that. But he yells at her at home, it escalates, it can get worse. So that was just, it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Pretty much any time she talked about him, I was like, bro, I hate him. I was like, if I ever see him in the street, it's on site. I was like, he is, I mean, full piece of shit.
Yeah. You're fine. You're okay.
After waiting in an interrogation room, Joshua was transported to jail, where detectives caught back up with him.
You know, you can take you a chance for life. Well, take out real quick. After I thought you down, I'll take you to the concert.
Joshua Farmer was charged with murder, stalking, criminal recklessness with a deadly weapon, and unlawful carrying of a handgun. He later took a plea deal, admitting guilt to murder and stalking, while the other charges were dropped. The 34-year-old was sentenced to 80 years in prison.